All right, so solopreneurs, remember when they told you that you have to start a business? It's gonna be so much fun. Solopreneurs, remember when they told you, start a business, stop making dreams happen for other people? Solopreneurs, remember when they told you it was going to be great and stop exchanging time for money? Solopreneurs, Montreal, who here agrees that being an entrepreneur is not about unicorns and rainbows? Hands up. Who here agrees that as much as you have days when you're on top of the world and you're going to conquer everything, there are days when you just want to crawl under a rock?
Or blankets.
Or blankets. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the hardest parts of running a business and being a solopreneur. One of the many things, one of the many difficult parts, is managing your finances. No matter what roller coaster you're on in your business, no matter how many years you've been in business, financial management is always on top of mind. Always. There's this misconception that the more money you make, the easier it gets. Nope, that's a big fat lie. Okay, more money, more problems. We all remember that song from the 90s. And if you don't believe me, just ask Elon Musk. He has money. You don't think he thinks about money all the time? Of course he does. Financial management, when you're an entrepreneur, is always top of mind. So today I'm going to start by talking about today's topic, which is what makes finances as a solopreneur different from a salaried employee. So very simply, those who are salaried employees, or is there anybody here who's still salaried as a corporate job? When you work for a company, it's very easy. Your employer does it all for you. They take off your deductions at source. You contribute to employment insurance, you contribute to CNESST, which is workers' comp if you get injured on the job. You contribute, even if you don't want to the Quebec parental leave plan here in Quebec. If you're lucky, you might have health, dental, life, disability insurance that your employer takes care of you right off the top. So every 2 weeks or every 1st and 15th of the month, you get your paycheck net in your pocket for you to do whatever the heck you want to do with it. What happens when you're a solopreneur? You get paid, you get your commission, your client finally pays your invoice, and that's it. You are in charge of every nook and cranny that comes with every single piece of money that comes into your business. Oh my God. And that's where all of us, at some point, kind of just want to take a nap, right? Anybody here agree with that? Managing your finances as an entrepreneur is hard. Remember, being self-employed literally means employing oneself. So whenever I give a talk about being self-employed, I always tell everybody, listen, if you were to work for your own self, would you stay as an employee for you? What do I mean by that? Why are we laughing?
I'm going to walk out now. I never would have thought of that.
That's
the last 25 years.
Would I hire myself?
Exactly. As your own employee of your own business, would you stay there? Would you be a loyal employee? It hurts, doesn't it? But it's so important to understand. It's already difficult enough when you're a salaried employee to manage your finances and you're getting your paycheck net. When you're a solopreneur, when you're an entrepreneur, you have to be 10 steps ahead. Okay, so how do you do this? How do you stay 10 steps ahead? I'm going to give you 4 easy steps on how you can start staying ahead as an entrepreneur. Number 1, you have to keep your business and personal finances separate. I know this is very basic, but I'm sure there's at least one of you here who has all of your monies deposited in the same account, personal and business. They have to stay separate. If you're unless you're incorporated, it doesn't necessarily have to be a business account. It could just simply be another account. When you're incorporated, you do need a corporate account. And if you're here saying to yourself, well, I don't need to separate my business and my personal finances, I'm sorry to say, you're not taking your business seriously. And that's the honest truth. That's the very least that you owe your business when you're trying to set this up. Oh boy, 5 to 6 minutes, all right. Okay, number 2. Number 2, when you receive a commission check, when you receive a sales, what do? What's the order of operations when you receive it? Everyone here has heard the expression, pay yourself first, right? So we usually talk about that when you're a salaried employee. When you're in business and you receive that money within your business, first thing you need to do is pay your business first. You want to create that cash flow cushion just in case there are months when you're without any revenue. Second thing you need to do is you need to pay you first. You Chan, you Michelle, you Chantal, because you need to live. Third thing you need to do, that money that you receive personally, you need to save and invest. Pay yourself first personally. That's the order of operations whenever you receive a commission or a sales check. You need to make sure that you create that cushion right from the start. Number 3, you know those fun advantages that comes with being an employee? In case something happens to you, you have EI, you might have disability insurance, you get injured on the job, you have CNESST. Set that stuff up for yourself. It's not fun, but it's fun when something happens and there's a paycheck coming in. And number 4, make sure you strategize your taxes. An advantage of being an entrepreneur and owning your own business is you get to write things off. But far too often I hear entrepreneurs complaining that they're paying too much in taxes. If you're paying too much in taxes, there's something not right there. That's the whole point of being an entrepreneur, is to be able to write things off and to get into a lower tax bracket.